Namaskaram, welcome to Harmony of Spices. Lamb or mutton has always been a huge part of our any celebration, and I'm sure it is yours too. Let's cook a mouth-watering and adiboli Nadan style or Kerala style mutton curry. For the lamb or mutton curry, let's look through the ingredients I've taken and then I'll list down the quantities under the ingredients list. Onions, curry leaves, shallots. Shallots give a very authentic taste to the curry. If you don't have them, you can use onions instead. Then we have garlic, ginger, some tomatoes, and this is few coconut slices. Turmeric powder, meat masala. Don't have meat masala, you can just increase the quantity on garam masala and the rest of the spices. Garam masala, chili powder, coriander powder, pepper powder, crushed fennel, it's called perum jeeragam in Malayalam, salt, and I've taken some coconut oil. Now the meat I'm going to use is some fresh lamb here. You can follow the same recipe for mutton as well. For cooking, I'm going to use a pressure cooker here. But if you generally do not use a pressure cooker, you can just use the regular pan and cook in it. Meat always tastes better with slow cooking. I'm using some coconut oil for cooking. It gives a very authentic taste to the curry. Now I'm adding some freshly crushed fennel or perinjeeragam. The freshly crushed fennel enhances the flavor for the mutton curry. Once a nice aroma starts coming, let's add the coconut slices into it. Now adding ginger, garlic. Let's fry it for a few minutes until it starts turning brown. Curry leaves is a very important part of the Kerala cooking. The more, the better. I only had few in my hand and I'm adding what I have. Now let's add shallots, the onions. Saute it well until it turns translucent, adding some salt to this. In the meantime, let's heat up all the spices except the black pepper powder and turmeric powder on a separate pan. Heating up the spices before adding to the curry brings the best of its flavor and a really nice color to the curry. Always remember to add the spices on a lower flame, otherwise it can get burnt. Now it has got that really nice color and ready to be added to the curry. Now the onions are soft and has started becoming brown. Let's add the turmeric to this and the rest of the spices. Let's saute this well until it has a really nice color. Add a little oil if you think it's needed. Let's add the tomatoes to it. Adding more salt, and I'm adding the lamb now. It's always better to cook the meat without any added water. Since it's a fresh meat that do not have a lot of water in it, and also because I'm cooking in a pressure cooker, it's always safe to add a little water to it. But this is very little water and make sure it's warm water. Cooking time always depends upon the type of the meat that you have. I'm going to cook it in pressure in a low flame so that it slowly cooks within the pressure cooker. So always make sure you don't overcook the meat. The meat is cooked well, but I'm going to add a little warm water to it to make more gravy to the meat. So adding a little warm water, and I'm going to allow it to boil once and then bring the flame low to the low, have it cook in the gravy for another 10-15 minutes. Now the meat is very tender and soft, so I'm going to turn off the flame and I'm not going to serve it right away, but I'm going to leave it in there for another 1 hour. I wanted to show you how it looks like if you just leave it alone aside for a couple hours after cooking. Here we have a super delicious and mouth-watering lamb or mutton curry ready to go as a side for parotta or roti or chapati or rice. It tastes so good, you must try it. If you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you for watching Harmony of Spices.